Hey, what's up guys? Mitch back with another episode of Movement Mondays. And today we're taking a look at multi-segmental rotation. So this is important for your rotational athlete, hockey, baseball, tennis, all you guys. But today we're talking with Julian, who's a baseball all-star, right?
Yep.
Baseball star. And so what we're taking a look at is how he kind of rotates and specifically the hips in that movement. So rotation involves your mid-back, your hips, your knees, a little bit of your ankles, but we're focusing in for Julian here on his hips. So what we're going to have him do is rotate, which is kind of, he gets some pinching and pain in his hip, or he used to get some pinching and pain in his hip when he would rotate in his swing. So we're going to watch him rotate as far as he can to the left side and the right. We're first going to compare them. So this is a test you guys can do. We should be able to see when you rotate from the back side, the opposite shoulder on the other side. So if I'm standing to the back, should be able to see my opposite shoulder when you rotate. So that's your test. But if you look at Julian, so you're going to face these guys here, feet together, and we're going to have you rotate to the left. Awesome. So you can get pretty well almost square to the camera when he's going. You're getting some into rotation on his left hip. And if you turn this way to us, Julian, again, because he can't quite get as far, he can't square his hips around, and he's pretty blocked when he comes that way. Right, so you can come back to the middle here. Perfect. So if we want to work on getting into his right hip so he can increase that range, get more explosion on his swing, we're going to come over and do something like this. So you grab a band. Good, John?
Oh, sure.
Awesome. So you're going to sneak his leg in there. So first thing we do is wind it up, get some distraction on that hip to create some space. You're going to put it around your right hip.
All right, hip only?
Yeah. Oh, we're doing the mobilization first, Julian.
Yeah.
So we're going to put that around your hip here. Step out this way. Awesome. Drop down your knees. Let me show them first, Julian.
Okay.
I'll take this up. Perfect. So he's doing our next exercise. So what we're going to do is grab the band up like a step away from the wall like this, on all fours to create a bit of space. Back down your arms and legs. What we can do is drop our bum back into our heels. So I'll show you guys on this side as well. You can drop your bum out like this and bring your bum back into your heels like this. Or if you want to create a bit more of that into rotation, you can kick your leg out to the side like this and bring your bum back. So again, you're creating that into rotation of your hips so that when you go into that rotation in that multi-segmental position, we can get more range out of it. So that's number one. So once you've worked on that and increased your range of motion, our next thing, and I'll just show this for time, is one of you mirror here. So if Julian goes into his sort of baseball stance position, right, so he's up to bat, I'm up to bat, is now we've kind of locked our hips in like this. We want to get back on our back hip to get our weight loaded on it. And then what we're going to do is drive into the band and kind of clear our hips. So we're working now to activate that new range we just got. So we're back on our hip in kind of this back position loaded, and we're going to drive this hip into external rotation, this hip into inter rotation of the hip, and drive as we're activating that. So again, here and drive. This is the same for hockey, same for tennis, and more specifically for baseball because we're upright position. Okay, so those are your two tweaks for that. So again, limited in rotation, can't quite get your turn or get your full backswing involved, any of those things. Open up your hip into rotation on that side, and then activate it through some banded work. See how it goes, and you don't get a pinchy hip.
Okay.
Thanks, Julian. Thanks, guys. Move like you mean it.